about the methods of teaching physical activities. Teaching is an art and it shall follow a procedure adapted to situations so that effective learning takes place. An efficient and experienced teacher will always resort to such procedures that produce desirable outcomes. The methods. First one, command method. Usually formal activities are taught by command method where certain words or command are used to obtain the required positions. This is of two types, namely response command and rhythmic command. Response command. This is used when a single movement is to take place. Here each position of the exercise is to help and the accuracy and precision of the position are to be emphasized. The command method consists of three parts: explanation, pass and execution. Rhythmic command. This command is used when the exercise already taught is to be repeated rhythmically for physiological effect. Here emphasis is on movement and not on the held positions. This command namely consists of 5 parts: explanation, pass, execution, rhythmic counting and halting. Oral method. In this method, the teacher merely explains the activity by words without any demonstration and expects the class to perform it. This method of teaching is not wholly desirable. Demonstration method. In this method, the teacher demonstrates the activity with a brief explanation. The students observe the teacher's demonstration and then perform the activity on the command of the teacher. This is the most highly recommended method of teaching physical activities. Imitation method. This is adapted when an activity is one that was already taught and activity which can be easily followed. In this case, the teacher says, "Follow me," or "Do what I do." When the teacher leads the activity and then changes the movements, the student perform the same by imitation. Demonstration method. In this method, the students are made to perform the movements of animals, birds, motor cars, trains, aeroplanes, soldiers and sailors, story plays and action songs in play form. There is a lot of scope of exhibiting the imagination of the students. This method is most suitable for the children of the elementary grades. At-will method. In this method, the students are given an opportunity to perform the activity in their own time and rhythm. In other words, this is a free form of exercising. Settle method. This method consists of a series of well-planned exercises of free form arm type and exercises with the light apparatus. Whole method. This method is adapted whenever an activity is to be taught as a whole activity without breaking it into its component parts. For example, the teaching of an athletic event like high jump, which includes a series of movements, approach run, takeoff, flight and landing, is done by this method, even though each of the movements may be analyzed and emphasized. Part method. This method is adapted whenever a particular activity is broken into its meaningful part and taught. For example, the teaching of the individual skills of a major game. Whole part whole method. In this method, a full and clear conception of the whole activity is given at the outset. Then the activity is divided into the meaningful parts and taught. After practicing these parts as separate skills, they are put in a practice game situation. Thus, initial practice is on the individual parts. Then the parts are combined into the whole activity. This method is highly recommended to teach a major game. Progressive part method. This method is to be adapted usually to teach rhythmic activities which require a lot of coordination. In this method, the activity starts step by step. Finally, the whole activity will be performed with the proper coordination. Observation and visualization method. Whenever an opportunity arises, students may be taken to the places where champion teams and athletes compete so that they can observe them in action and learn some of their finer tactics, strategies and techniques of the games and the events. Films, preferably in slow motion, depicting the finer points of the activity may be repeatedly shown with due to comments so that effective learning may take place. Thank you.